Hey guys, sorry it's been so long since we've posted any videos. I recently got diagnosed with a somewhat serious health condition, so I get sick. Well, it explains why I get sick more often than normal people, and I've been dealing with that and trying to get better. I've got Sergey here with me.
Yo.
So, I'm not sure this video will be a full-length video like we normally do, but it will be essentially just serving kind of as a hey, sorry we've not been uploading, sorry it's been a while type deal. We're going to try to get back to uploading on a more regular basis, and I know that this happens a lot,
Can't really
but
help health problems, but
we're doing our best to try to get back into the swing of things, and we'll be trying to get some more filming in a little more frequently. Okay. So this episode's kind of gonna just be like me messing around and like kind of just being like whatever. I'm gonna mess around in the world and kind of just do whatever.
hmm.
So for those of you that have been watching the series and have been like, I wonder what day he's on or anything of like that nature, I did some calculations before I started because I record the days for the world name, and it turns out that I am 30 days into the server out of the 200 that I had planned on doing. So, there is that. Me and Sergey also have been getting back in the Genshin Impact again.
Yeah. Mihoyo, you. Mm.
We don't have some
I can
kind
let it
words for
slide
them.
because of Toma. I can let it slide because of Toma. Toma hot.
Yeah, we don't really have a lot of kind words for them and how they did us
We've been
dirty during the anniversary.
we've been around since day
Day
one.
one of their release.
Yeah.
And
And we stopped playing for months because they brought out Dragon's Fire or Dragon's Fight, whatever the heck the mountain's called. Wasn't even supposed to be an actual frickin' place, but they put it in anyway. After they brought that in, we did all we could there. Then it was just
we
grind,
had like no
grind, grind,
content
grind.
or story content to do for like forever.
And
And
now that there is, I've been steamrolling all of it. I really should like download it from my computer or something on another
you'd
account,
have another account.
like my other account on my PlayStation, and
The
just
irony
grab
is
some
that even if
of
you had the computer one, you could still friend me from PlayStation and I'd be able to still help you.
it. But I would still have to get the 16. Sure, I can get the 12 within a few hours because I've memorized where a whole bunch of chests and other stuff is. But do I want to go through all that hassle? I don't have Zhong. I mean, I wouldn't have Zhong. I wouldn't have Diluc. I wouldn't have any of my 5 stars. I would just be stuck with Aether, Amber, Kaya, and Lisa.
Yeah, but you have a chance of pulling characters that you never pulled either.
Characters I've never pulled. Boy, oh, there's not a lot.
Exactly. I mean, you could do it to have fun.
Redo the story and stuff. I might do it and just do it in the background. And if you ever decide to take up your other account and film from that one, we can do duets. Because remembering how to record screws me over every time.
Okay. So, day 32. Well, 31, I mean. Oh, that's right, I was gathering sand to make my roof. Hmm. Sorry that I'm being quiet, everyone. I am doing what I always do where I'll focus on the game. So, I'm trying to think of a good story to tell, because whenever I can't think of anything to do, storytelling is always the best route to go. I don't know if I've ever told the story. Have I told the story about the time that I know I told you the story, but have I ever told the story on channel where I died and had to be resuscitated?
Um, I have no clue.
Alright, well, whatever, people. If I've told the story before, sorry. New viewers who are just seeing this video for the first time ever and haven't heard the story before, awesome. So, I have a bad track record with getting in the accidents. Not that, like, I'm a bad driver or anything of that
1 second,
nature.
please.
Go
Okay, I'll be.
ahead and head on out, buddy, and I'll be here for when you get back. But I have this bad habit of getting into car accidents every time I've been in a car accident, never been my fault. Always been hit by other people. And what happened is that I was riding a bike. So I'm riding this bike that I borrowed from a friend. I feel so bad because of how screwed up his bike gets when I get hit, but I'm riding my bike home in the middle of the night, and my buddy's visiting because he got leave because he was in the military. He was a field medic in Iraq. Well, prior to this accident, I had been hit one previous time while riding a bike. And the thing that the friend didn't tell me who I was borrowing the bike from was that there were no brakes. They never told me that. So I started going down this steep hill, and I mean, like, the bike's going at least 20 mile, 15 mile per hour maybe, because of how big this hill was. Well, I start going, and there's no cars coming at the time. Well, I start going, and there's this Jeep, and the Jeep is speeding. Like, they were going 60 and a 30. And I turned my head, and I swear, everything just started slowing down. Like, time itself came to like a halt. And all I remember seeing is this car and going, oh god, not again. And I close my eyes and brace for impact, and all I hear is this bonk. I start feeling myself flying through the air, and I hit the ground, but I realize that when I stand up, I'm not in pain. Well, it wasn't until a second later that I realized that when I was standing, I was in pitch black nothingness, and all around me was just darkness. So I start going, oh god, I'm dead. I've died. And then it's like, I settle in and I go, you know what, actually, I'm okay with this. I accept my death. And I I'm like looking for the light so I can go to the and all of a sudden I start hearing my buddy like I hear my buddy's voice. He's like, "No, dude, you can't die. Don't die." And he starts like working on me, trying to bring me back. And he's like, "The ambulance is on its way." And he, as a field medic, decides to say screw it and starts doing what he knows to do to revive someone. And so he starts working on me, trying to bring me back. Well, he can't bring me back. It's not working. And he goes, oh, I've got one more other thing to try. And so he came up with the theory that when I got hit, that I had been hit by such a powerful force that it stopped my heart. So he pulled his fist back and punched me right in my solar plexus. And I swear to you, the moment he punched me in the pitch black nothingness, it was like a whirlwind of wind surrounded me, picked me up, and carried my soul like back into my body. And my eyes opened up, and I like went, and all the air like rushed back into me. And I started looking around. I was like, oh my god, I was dead. And the miraculous like miracle of it all is that when I went to the ER and got checked out, I had no broken bones. It was pretty impressive. I've got a lot of actually cool stories to tell and like funny things that I can bring up. I wish I had one of those time tellers for this. So that I can tell whether it was day or night, especially on days like this where it's raining in game. But there were some other cool stories that I had.
Alrighty.
Oh
It wasn't normal. Explosive.
no.
Oh yeah. Had to drag his cage outside to be sprayed out.
That isn't good.
No, it's
But
not.
I got done telling the story about the time I died and came back. Now I'm thinking of another story to tell, because that's like the easiest way to have a conversation.
Yeah. And if people can read between the lines of what the hell or the heck I'm saying, I'm so
We're
sorry for
sorry.
that. Oh boy.
Day 32. But I'm trying to think of some stories, maybe ones that I haven't told, so I can get a reaction out of you.
Hmm.
I think I told you the story about the time that I got a fish hook in my mouth. Pretty sure I've said that one.
Yep.
I know I talked about the time that I got a fucking shotgun and got blasted on my ass. Hmm. Did I ever tell you about the time I saw my first tornado?
Maybe?
Okay, this is a good one, everyone. It's short, but it's hilarious. So, me and my cousins, like, this is back when I'd spend part of my time of the year out in the middle of the country where we live. Some of my time would be spent in the country of where I lived, and other times it'd be in the country of Iowa. But this was here in Indiana. So I'm out in the middle of the country of
State.
Indiana.
State. The states aren't countries, my dude.
I said in the country part of Indiana.
All I heard was country, and I'm going, wait, there's more countries, and each one is named after one of the states? Okay.
So I'm in the country part of Indiana, and like where I'm at has a whole lot of land. Like there's a whole bunch of acreage, and like we have our own personal like fishing pond, and we have a four-wheeler. Well, we're driving the four-wheeler. Mind you, I'm like 9 at the time. So I'm on the back of the four-wheeler with my cousin, but we're driving around doing donuts and like doing laps around the pond. And all of a sudden the wind picks up and it starts thundering and the sky turns really dark and it gets green and we're like, oh cool, tornado. And we see the tornado like a mile away touching down. Well, my cousin's dumbasses decide that it would be fun to sit down in the middle of this tornado and start, well, not sit down, but they think it'd be fun in the middle of a tornado to stand on the trampoline and jump around on the trampoline and do backflips and stuff as the tornado's heading in our direction. Well,
Well,
my ass was
I'm not
smart.
mad. I am just disappointed.
Well, my ass was smart, and my ass ran for the house and ran into the basement.
They alive or are they dead?
Oh, they're alive. Because they got yelled at by their mom. They get their butts inside.
Okay. Do a
Another
backflip or
funny...
don't come down, go up.
You just go up. Another
Mm.
story that takes place at that same location was there was one time that we really pissed my aunt off, and she got mad at us and was like, okay, you want to piss me off, fine, here's the deal, no dinner, no nothing, none of you are allowed in the house, you all have to sleep outside tonight. And we asked her if we could please have a prep, like an hour to prep before we were kicked out of the house for the night. And she said, fine, that seems reasonable to me. So, what do? We grab knives, we grab guns, we grab bows and arrows, we grab fishing poles, bait, hooks, we grab tinfoil seasonings, we grab fucking everything needed for, like, starting fires and cooking and hunting and fishing. And then we also grabbed tents and blankets and pillows. And our asses immediately go down to the pond, fish up a whole bunch of fish, and start cooking the fish over an open fire using lemon pepper and things like that to season them.
Hmm.
And we ate fish for the night. We made it all the way until like 11 at night outside. Because we also grabbed toilet paper and stuff like that to use the bathroom. And then we just had like a latrine that we built out in the middle of the woods. And like at 11 at night, it started storming really bad. And so what we did is that one of them always kept their window open so that they could sneak in and out of the house, and they just pulled their window open and we snuck into the room and we just all slept in there.
Hmm. Were you caught, or did you get out in time?
Oh no, we got caught, and then she was like, I heard the thunder and lightning last night. I expected you guys to find a way inside the house.
Okay then.
She knew that we were like ingenuitive little assholes.
Hmm. Cool.
Well, the dogs are starting to stir around, which means that somebody's probably getting up. I mean, the only reason I bring this is because Kaiju has obligations on certain days to his mom because she has a health condition where she has to go in and get treatments done. And so the dogs start making noise around this time. That's why I said I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get a full episode in. I am gonna try to push for at least to get through these next 4.5 minutes so that I can have a full 30-minute episode, at least for everyone. So please bear with the
Yeah.
sound for that little bit
You could
longer.
have, you could have a 25 minute, because people do 25, 30, 45 hour.
You're right. I guess I'll go ahead and close it out now. And just say, hey
Sorry
everyone,
guys.
sorry for us not having a video out in a while. I am gonna go ahead and do my days skip. So like since it's day 32 or 33, you guys won't see me back until like day 43, because I'm gonna go ahead and go 10 days until they get more days killed off. Um, you guys all take it easy, and I will see you guys then. Until later, and until next time, everybody, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Bye, everyone.
Bye.